tight or tense or any places that feel fairly open. I just want to get a full picture of what's going on in the physical body. And if there are any places in particular that you would like to adjust around or be attentive to or modify for, either in a way that makes it easier, right, or extends a little bit into its reach, kind of expands. And take into account all of what's possible. We're going to open our practice this evening with a little bit of pranayama. We're going to start practice with square breath this evening. So this is a very simple pranayama. You'll inhale for a count of 4, pause your breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and pause your breath out for a count of 4. And we'll do it together 4 times. Okay, so first take a nice deep breath in. Exhale everything out. And then begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Last one. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Good. And just breathe in and out. Take a moment now to bring attention to this space of the mind. Connect into a singular focus. Maybe you see something, you can formulate a couple of words, a simple sentence. Maybe it's a feeling for you. There are lots of ways to sense an intention. Whatever that is for here and now. And then as you breathe in, next bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra at the third eye. Dedicating the mind to this one pointed thought, image, feeling. Just kind of see or sense it here as best you can and take a nice deep inhale breath. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart and then drop your attention into the heart space. Now a moment just to dedicate your practice. If there's anyone in your world you would like to send a bit of your heart light to, anyone you energetically would like to welcome into this space. Remember from the heart the far reaches of our practice, and how much our practice, when we return time and time again, not only benefits us, but also benefits others. So we'll open our practice now with 3 rounds of Om, but first take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Inhale for Om. As you exhale, we'll bow the chin to the chest, and then you can release the hands, allow your eyes to open, and we'll begin on all fours. So wrists under shoulders, right? Knees under hips. And just take a moment or two to kind of shift your hips from side to side. And if you like, you can gaze over one shoulder and then the other as you move. Take a couple more breaths here to move around into the hips. And if any other organic movement comes to you, of course, you're welcome to take that. We will come back to center and start to rotate the torso. So maybe it's just some big like barrel rolls with your torso a few times one direction. And then of course the opposite way, and just take a moment, to inquire within. How does the body feel today as you start to move around? How does your breath connect in with the body? And then we'll take another inhale. As you exhale, just land yourself in center and reach through the crown of the head. And we'll drop the belly and lift the gaze on your inhale, open the heart. And as you exhale, round the spine and push the floor away, scoop the tail, drop your head. Inhale again, lift open the heart, breathe into the chest. Now exhale, move your hips to your heels. Take your chest to your thighs, your forehead to the floor. So variation of child's pose. Come back onto the hands and knees, lift open the heart, breathe into the chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale again, keep the navel drawn in as you lift open the front of the chest. Look up slightly. Exhale, hips to heels, chest to thighs, forehead to floor. We're gonna go one more time through all that. Inhale, come forward onto the hands, breathe into the chest, lift the gaze gently. Exhale and round your back. Inhale again, lift open the heart. Exhale, hips to heels, chest to thighs, forehead to floor. Now stay here in this little child's pose variation. You can inch your hands forward towards the top of the mat. Let your head relax towards the floor as you breathe into the back of the body. Your arms can relax towards the floor here. We'll stay one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale from here, come all the way forward onto your belly and onto the forearms or the elbows. We'll come into Sphinx pose now. So elbows to the earth under the shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide, wrists in line with elbows. We'll roll the shoulders onto the back and kind of broaden the collarbones, drawing the heart forward, the shoulders back, upper arms back. Imagine kind of reaching up through the crown of your head on your inhale, then exhale, gently drop your chin to your chest. Keep your collarbones nice and broad and feel free to move your head gently from side to side here. Drawing an ear toward a shoulder. Maybe turn the chin towards the shoulder. Or of course, if there are any other movements that call to you here, you're welcome to move into them. We'll just stay for like 2 more breaths. So moving around as you like. Eventually let your head come back to center and then lift the gaze up through the crown of the head on your inhale. As you exhale, lower your chest to the floor, stack your hands, rest your forehead to your hands, and turn your toes to face out so the arches of your feet face the earth. Just for a moment, notice how this feels into the low back and the back of the sacrum. Drive the heels toward the earth as you reach out through your toes and take one more inhale breath here and one more deep exhale. Then inhale, lift your head and point your toes straight back behind you. Extend your arms forward in front of you and ground down through the palms, the fingers, the tops of the feet. Now on your inhale, lift your right arm and your left leg away from the floor. And as you exhale, lower down. You're welcome to lift your head and chest along with this. We'll go left arm, right leg now. Inhale. Exhale and lower. To the first side again. Inhale, root to rise. Lift right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower down. Second side here. Inhale, press down and lift up. And then we'll do one more on both sides. Think of equally rising the arm and the leg as you lift up. Good. Exhale, lower. One more time here, inhale, and exhale, lower down. Bring your hands now back by your low ribs. Lift your shoulders and tuck your elbows in. Take an inhale, lift just your chest now, cobra pose. Exhale and lower chest down. Now just lift legs and feet on your inhale, half locust. Exhale and lower that. Again with chest and cobra, inhale. So legs stay rooted, exhale, lower. Feet and legs lift up, head and chest stays lowered. Exhale, lower the legs and feet. And then one more time, chest, inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Legs and feet, inhale, half locust. Exhale, lower down. Good. Now to child's pose, knees nice and wide now, big toes to touch. Bring your hips over your heels and extend the upper arms forward. Let your heart relax towards the floor. You might even kind of rock a little from side to side, kind of snuggling the torso in between your inner thighs. Now take one more inhale and one more exhale. Now as you inhale, lift your hips, curl your toes under, straighten your legs, and we'll press up and back. Downward facing dog pose. And just a few moments for downward dog to pedal out your legs. So bend one knee and then the other, stretching one heel and then the other toward the floor. And the next time your right knee is bent, let's just hold it there for a moment. Stretch your left heel toward the earth and breathe in and breathe out. Even though the right knee is bent, you want to keep the right side waist lifted. So hips are square. Yeah, looks really good. Take another inhale breath here. Then exhale, switch out your legs. So bend the left knee. Stretch the right heel toward the floor and keep your left hip in line with the right. Good. Nice long spine here. Take an inhale and exhale, reach down through your crown. Then straighten both legs, but give a little bend to both knees also, so energy can still flow through the body. Take another inhale breath here, and now as you exhale, walk the feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold forward. Do that again, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, fold over your legs. One more time, halfway lift. Inhale, reach forward through the crown. Lift the shoulders onto the back. Awesome. Exhale and fold. And then just relax in your forward fold for a few moments. Give a nod of your head, yes. A shake of your head, no. Let your arms just relax down towards the ground as the backs of the legs stretch open. Stay here, one more inhale. And one more exhale. And then we'll slowly rise all the way to standing. So let your arms be real heavy as you curl all the way up or walk your hands up your legs. And then when you come to stand, just rotate your shoulders around a few times. In fact, let's take that into the arms. So reach the arms up and over your head, just making some big circles here. You can do both arms at the same time. You can do one arm at a time if you like. We'll go a few times this direction, whichever direction that is for you. And then you'll pause after 3 or 4, and we'll go the other way. Breathe in as the arms reach up tall. Breathe out as they lower towards the floor. Just a couple more like that. Good. And then we'll lift both arms towards the ceiling on your next inhale. Grab your left wrist and exhale, stretch to the side. So shift your hips just off center. Kind of hug in from your inner thighs. Pull the navel in and lengthen through the crown as you stretch over. Come up to center, switch out your hands, and as you exhale, stretch to the opposite side. Again, root through your feet, hug in through inner thighs, move through the crown, inhale and exhale. Awesome, inhale to center and then release the arms behind the back, interlace your fingers. Roll the shoulders onto the back, lift open your heart, inhale and exhale, lean the upper body back. Bring your hips forward just a little bit and bend the knees. Yeah, good. Take one more inhale into the front of the chest, lengthen through the crown, one more exhale as you reach back. And then come up to center. You can keep your hands interlaced or release them. We'll fold forward once again. If the hands are comfortable to stretch overhead, you can. Otherwise, they rest to the back of the pelvis. We'll stay one more inhale and one more exhale. Hands to shins, then halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And on your exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Come into low lunge. Bring your hands to the earth under your shoulders. And bring the left knee and ankle to align. So hands to the earth or onto your blocks. Right? And we'll take an inhale and lift, open the heart, carry your gaze forward and up. As you exhale, straighten your left leg and fold. We're going to do that again. Inhale, bend the knee and lift open your heart. And exhale, straighten your leg and fold forward. One more time like that. Bend the knee and lift the heart on your inhale. As you exhale, straighten your leg and fold. Good. Now stay here with your legs straight. You're welcome to step your right foot forward just a little bit if you want a bit more stability. If it feels okay with your leg where it is, drop your heel toward the floor. It'll be a nice stretch down the back of the leg. And then lift your left hip up and back a little as you ground through the inside of your left foot. Now lengthen forward through the crown of your head on your inhale. Exhale and fold over your legs. Step up to the top of your mat as you breathe in next and exhale, fold forward. Come all the way to stand, lift the arms to the sky, reach up tall, and exhale your hands to your heart center. Release the hands, lift the arms, inhale, stretch up. Forward fold as you exhale, extend out and down through your spine, relax the head, lift up halfway, inhale, lengthen, and now step your left foot to the back of the mat. So low lunge here, hands to the floor or onto your blocks, right knee and ankle align. Right, take an inhale, lift open the chest, carry the gaze forward and up, exhale, straighten your right leg and fold. Good, again, inhale, bend, lunge, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the leg and fold forward. One more time like that. Inhale, bend the knee and lift the heart. As you exhale, straighten your leg and fold. Then stay here. Same thing, you can step the back foot forward a little bit if you like a little more stability. Or if it's all right, just hang out here, let your left heel soften toward the floor. Good, and then root through the right foot, lift your right hip up and back. Last bit here, we lengthen out of the waist on your inhale and exhale, fold forward. Step up to the top of your mat again, inhale and exhale, fold. And now from here, please bend the knees and lift the arms. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale and pause. Sit the weight into the heels and draw in from the lower abdomen. Let your shoulders roll back and down as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Hands reach towards the sky. Take one more inhale breath here and one more exhale. Inhale all the way to stand, reach up, maybe lean back a little as you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back, now plank pose. Good. Just take a moment to adjust in plank, right? Shift your weight a little forward and back, maybe side to side. Right? Find a place of center, right? So sometimes, at least I know for me, the center I don't know until I come out of center, right? So that's the point here. I want to lift the head in line with the rest of the spine. So it's like a couple inches in front of the mat. Take an inhale, bring the weight slightly forward and then lower your knees, bend your elbows, lower your chest to the floor. Point your toes, slide your heart forward, lift the chest, cobra pose, inhale. Exhale and lower down. Push to plank or go back into child's pose on your inhale. And then exhale your hips to the sky, downward facing dog pose. Good, take a breath in and a breath out here. Notice where there are places that it might be opening up a little bit. Definitely tap back into the core, right? Each time you exhale, the belly button draws in. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale everything out, bend your knees and jump step or walk your feet up. Lift up halfway, inhale, lengthen your spine. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale all the way to stand, lift the arms to the ceiling, reach up tall. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Let's go through Sunday one more time. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Reach up tall, maybe lean back. Exhale, fold forward. Let everything go. Press the breath out. Lift up halfway, inhale. Plant your hands and step feet back, plank pose. Pause in place, shift the weight slightly forward as you exhale, lower all the way or stop halfway, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra, broaden the collarbones, roll the shoulders back. Beautiful, downward facing dog pose, exhale. And then just pause here, soften the knees a little bit. Pull the navel in and lengthen through the sitting bones, reach down through the crown of your head. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, bring your legs together, your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg to the sky on your inhale and pause. Just reach it back behind you and rotate your foot in a circle. One way and then go the other way. Lift your leg nice and high on your inhale and pull the foot through to the top of the mat as you exhale. Turn your left foot flat and let's come up to face the plants over here for warrior two. So right foot is forward, right heel aligns with the mid-arch or the heel of your back foot. And then right knee bends nice and deep as arms extend. Take an inhale and exhale. Turn your palms open towards the sky. This a little external rotation brings a bit more breath into the front of the chest. And now take an inhale and exhale, just pause. As you breathe in next, straighten your right leg and lift the arms to the ceiling. Maybe palms touch overhead. And as you exhale, bend the knee and release your arms down, maybe all the way to the floor. And then again, inhale, lift up. Straighten the legs and rise, exhale and bend in. Do that one more time on your inhale. And exhale, lower the arms, bend the knee. Now just extend your arms on your inhale breath. Once again, palms towards the sky. As you exhale, reach forward, set your right elbow to your knee and sweep the left arm overhead, extended side angle. Now think of the energy lines from your left foot all the way through your left fingers. Push down through the pinky toe side of the left foot and lift from the inner arch, so that kind of tones the inner thigh. And then you'll lengthen through the left side body, draw the shoulders onto the back and lengthen through your neck. Beautiful. Take one more inhale breath here. One more exhale. Come all the way to stand as you inhale. Straighten your right leg for a moment, then back into warrior two. Lift your arms to the sky and grab your right wrist as you exhale. Reverse the warrior. Reach the upper body back, but keep the bend in the right knee. Yeah, good. One more inhale breath here into the heart. One more exhale as you stretch back. Inhale, come to warrior two, and as you exhale, place both hands to the floor, either side of your foot. Inhale, step your right foot back to plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way or stop halfway, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good, and then breathe in and breathe out. Just back to center, right? Spread the fingers like rays from the sun. Root down into the earth. Take another full breath in and exhale your legs together, feet to touch. Lift the left leg to the sky on your inhale and pause. Rotate your foot around one way. Then take it the other way. Then reach the leg up towards the sky and pull it all the way through to the top of the mat. Turn your right foot flat and we'll come to face these blue walls over here. Warrior two. So same thing now, left knee or left heel aligns with the mid-arch or heel of right foot. And arms extend as palms turn gently open towards the sky. Take an inhale and exhale. Notice that which grounds, but that which lifts, right? One more breath in and one more breath out. We'll straighten the left leg, lift the arms to the ceiling again. As you exhale, bend the knee and lower the arms down, maybe all the way toward the floor. And then again, inhale, reach up. Straighten the leg, exhale, bend in. Arms relax down, and again, inhale. And exhale. Now we'll hold here, so just extend the arms as you inhale, palms face up. Exhale and stay. Good, one more inhale. Then reach forward, take your elbow to your knee, your right arm overhead, extended side angle. And move the awareness from the right foot. Feel the pinky toe side root down, the arch lift, kind of tones the inner thigh, your right hip lifts a little. And that energy carries all the way up through the crown of the head, through the chest, but the shoulders descend down, so we're drawing back into the navel center. Now take one more inhale breath here and one more exhale. Inhale all the way to stand straight in the left leg, then exhale, bend the knee into warrior two again. Lift the arms to the sky and grab your left wrist as you exhale, stretch back, reverse the warrior. Big breath in here, then a big breath out. Inhale back into warrior two. Exhale, place your hands to the floor, either side of your foot. Inhale, step your left foot back to plank. Exhale, lower all the way or stop halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Little bend to the knees. Yeah, notice where there might be places you're opening up to, where things are releasing away from. Take an inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale everything out, bend your knees and jump, step, or walk up. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to stand, lift the arms to the sky. And exhale your hands to your heart center. So just pause here for a moment. Close your eyes and connect back in. Take another inhale and another exhale. Let's lower the hands down and place them to the hips. And I'll have you shift the weight into your right foot. So lift and spread your toes and ground down through your right leg. On your inhale, lift your left foot up and off the floor in front of you. And pause for a moment to rotate your foot one way and then the other. Now we're going to hold the foot and align the shoulders, the hips, and the ankles. Tendency here is to lean the shoulders back. So we're going to kind of pitch them forward and the hips back. Now you can take an inhale breath and stay right here. If you like, on your exhale, extend your left leg straight. Point your toes and bend your knee on your inhale. Flex your foot, extend your leg as you exhale. I'm going to do that again. Point and bend, inhale. Flex, extend, exhale. One more time, point and bend. Inhale, flex, extend as you exhale. Now hold here. Pull the left thigh back. Take an inhale through the crown, and on your exhale, bend the knee. Sweep your left foot toward the back of the room, balancing warrior three. Arms can come out by the sides, can come overhead, or stay at your hips, or come to your heart. Spread your left toes nice and wide, and lift your left leg a little bit higher. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, and exhale, set your feet to the floor, the arms by the sides, and just let it like wash through. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to take another inhale, another exhale. All right, allow your eyes to open. We'll go to the other side. So hands to the hips. Shift the weight into your left foot. Now lift and spread your toes. Right? When you're ready, pick your right foot up and off the floor. And we'll start by rotating the foot. Just a few times one way and then the other. And then hold. Keep your foot flexed, your knee bent. Take an inhale. Remember, align shoulders, hips, and ankle, knee. One more inhale to lift up, then exhale, extend the legs straight. Point your toes, bend your knee, inhale. Flex your foot, extend your leg, exhale. Again, point and bend, inhale. Flex, extend, exhale. Awesome. One more time, point and bend. Inhale, flex, extend as you exhale. Now hold, tap into the core and draw the right thigh back. Take another inhale, push down, lift through the crown, then bend the knee. Sweep the right foot toward the back of the room, balancing warrior three. Hands to the hips, by the sides of the heart or up and overhead. Activate your right toes. As much as you can, stabilize at the core and reach through the foot, through the hands, through the crown. Awesome. One more inhale breath here. One more exhale. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, set your feet together and pause. Just hold still. I know it's tempting to move around and fidget and wiggle, but see if you can just let those sensations pass through you as witness. We are in so many ways connecting our attention and shifting our identity to the part of us that is always watching. Take another inhale here. One more exhale. Lift the arms to the sky. Inhale, reach up tall. Sit your hips down towards the floor. Come into chair pose. Take another inhale here as the arms lift and then fold forward. Your hands to the earth under the shoulders. Lift up halfway. Inhale, lengthen. Step your right foot to the back of the mat and come to a low lunge. So once again, your hands to your blocks or to the earth. We'll bend the left knee. Take an inhale, gaze forward, lift the heart, and on your exhale, straighten your left leg. Now we'll have you step your foot forward so that you can ground the right foot to the earth. So step right foot up, enough that you can get the sole rooted to the floor, but not so much there's no stretch. So left leg is straight also. We're gonna ground down through the inside of the left foot as you move your left hip kind of up and back. Now you're more than welcome to stay here, or if you like on your inhale, step all the way onto the left foot and lift the right leg to the sky for standing splits. There's a whole lot that's folding forward, so you've got to put lots of energy into this right leg and lift it up towards the sky. Kind of reach through the feet on your inhale and exhale, fold forward. One more big breath in here, lift the right leg nice and high. One more breath out as you fold, and then release your feet together at the top of the mat, wherever you are, and fold. Bend the knees, lift the arms, Utkatasana. Exhale and stay. Weight, remember, is in your heels, right? Lift open your heart, take an inhale, and one more exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, your hands to your heart center. Pause once again, remember your intention. Take an inhale and exhale. One more, breath in. Exhale, lower the arms down. Lift them to the sky, inhale, reach up. Maybe even lean back a little, exhale and fold forward, Uttanasana. Lift up halfway, inhale, lengthen, and now step the left foot to the back of the mat. Come again to low lunge, breathe in and out. Right knee bends, you'll lift open the heart, carry your gaze forward and up, exhale, straighten the right leg. And then we'll step the left foot up, and now you can ground the sole of the foot to the floor, pyramid pose. Root down through the inside of your right foot as your right hip lifts up and back. Lengthen out of your waist, inhale and exhale, fold forward. Let your upper body relax towards the floor. You can stay right here if you want on your inhale, step onto the right foot, lift the left leg to the sky. Standing splits. Good, you want to reach all the way through your left toes. See if you can lift your left foot a little bit higher and fold forward a little bit further. So it's both a combination of the lift of the leg and the fold of the upper body. Do it one more time, lift your foot nice and high and inhale. One more exhale as you fold. And then set your feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Then the knees, lift your arms again into chair pose. Then exhale, bring your hands to your hips and shift the weight into the right foot. From here, we'll stack left ankle to right knee and come to balancing figure 4. Breathe in and out. Root the weight through the heel of your right foot as you lift open the chest. On your exhale, you might sink a little deeper into the legs. We'll release on our inhale and exhale, set your foot to the floor. We're going to go right to the other side, bend the knees, lift the arms, inhale. Exhale the hands to the hips as you shift the weight left. Then right ankle to left knee. Hands to heart center, take an inhale and exhale. Remember, you keep steady as those sensations rise and fall in the body, as the thoughts come in and out, as the wobbles show up and everything, right? It's all part of the journey. Take another inhale into the heart and one more exhale. Then inhale, release and rise to stand, lower your foot to the floor. Lift the arms to the sky. Inhale, reach up tall. Fold forward on your exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands and step your feet back, plank pose. So high push-up position again. Pause here for an inhale. Exhale and stay. Inhale, bring the weight slightly forward. Exhale, lower all the way or stop halfway. Inhale to upward dog or cobra pose. Exhale your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Awesome. Take a breath in and a breath out. Soften the knees a little bit. Lengthen down through the crown. Good. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, bring your legs together. Lift the right leg to the sky as you inhale. And then bend the knee and drop the foot behind your back. So return the hips open towards the blue walls. Lifting your right knee towards the ceiling, reach back through your right foot. Extend the right leg straight on your inhale and bring your knee through for pigeon pose. Right knee comes outside right wrist onto the floor. Then you can come up onto your fingertips, take an inhale so your shin will go diagonally across the top of the mat. Yeah, you can also take a supine variation Michelle's got going on. You can do this seated, right? Your left leg would come forward, your right foot to the top of the thigh. Okay, if you are in kind of the classic variation, I'll have you lift up through the front of the chest and then walk the hands forward and come down onto your elbows. You have your blocks there, so if you want to put blocks underneath your elbows, that's fine. Remember, rather than depth, we're looking for alignment in the body. So think of the left inner thigh rotating towards the ceiling and your right hip kind of reaching back behind you. It will float kind of above the earth as the left inner thigh rotates towards the sky. And then breathe in and out. Now the left leg's not just hanging out there. It reaches back behind you and also grounds to the earth. Beautiful. And you can kind of rotate again. Think of the left inner thigh rotating up. That will descend your left hip toward the floor. And then you might even from that action be able to draw your right hip back just a little bit and lengthen from the right hip to the rib. From the rib to the armpit and the armpit kind of passing through the crown of the head. Breathe in and out. Notice if the jaw is tense or the shoulders tense up or lock or anything, so you can relax that. Move the jaw around a little bit. Exhale through your mouth. Take one more inhale here and one more exhale. Then as you breathe in next, walk back up onto your hands, push down through your finger pads, curl your left foot under and lift your hips, stretch the right leg back behind you. And just kind of shake it out a little bit. If you want, you could bend your knee once again and drop the foot behind you, or just shake it out. Eventually we'll come into a downward facing dog pose, so back there. Notice how you feel in both sides of the body. Right, and then take another inhale, and as you exhale, bring your legs together, your big toes to touch, and lift the left leg to the sky. Bend the knee and drop the foot behind your back. Open the left knee towards the ceiling. Soften the right heel toward the floor. Now extend your left leg on your inhale and pull this knee through for pigeon. So knee goes outside wrist, shin goes across the top of the mat. Yeah, good. And then, or another variation, right? And then right foot points back. You'll take an inhale into the front of the chest, and as you exhale, walk the hands forward, come onto your elbows or your forearms, and just relax. You know as much as you can in pigeon pose. Keep your breath steady. Notice where it's not inherently relaxed. Right, where you might actually respond with some contraction or some resistance. And see if your breath can deepen just enough that it allows for some release and letting go. Through the jaw, through the shoulders, the upper body. Remember, you can always exhale through your mouth, and then we want to apply the same alignment from the hip. So the right inner thigh kind of rotates towards the ceiling. The right leg extends back behind you. Yeah, and then you lengthen the left hip back. You go a little longer from the hip to the ribs to the armpit past the upper body. Take one more breath in here and one more breath out. Good, inhale, come back up onto your hands. This time, you'll stay on the floor. You're going to shift the weight to the left side and swing your right leg around and take it out to the corner of the room over there. So you're like in this little guy, variation of Janu Shirshasana. Okay, so right leg extends out. Your hands can come back behind you, or they can come in front of you or rest on your legs. You'll take an inhale and sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, fold forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach through your right foot and bend your right knee a little as you press your heel to the floor. Keep your right hip rooted to the earth. So you want to make sure some weight is still to the right side, even though it really grounds through the left hip. Breathe in and out. Lengthen up through the front of the chest as you exhale, fold forward, pull the navel and hinge at your waist. Good. Stay here. One more inhale and one more exhale. And then inhale, come up to seated. As you exhale, slide your right hand down towards your right ankle. Relax your elbow and relax your shoulder, and then kind of turn your chest open towards the corner of the room. Lift the left arm to the sky and stretch it over your head. Feel free to bend your elbow and place your hand behind the back of the head. Push the head into the hands to open the front of the throat. And then let your elbow kind of reach up towards the ceiling as you breathe. breathe into the chest. This is how we shift the shape in the body, right? How the body holds on to all the stuff it's holding on to. Is we take the shape with the body and then we infuse said shape with breath. Now take one more inhale here as you lift your elbow, one more exhale and kind of stretch to the side. Come back up to seated on your inhale, your hands to your knees, and switch out your legs. So left leg out, right leg in. We're gonna fold forward first. Remember, it might feel better for your hands to be back behind you. And remember that this is the place that we get to practice with that. So if you're unsure of what would feel best, you get to try all of them to see, right? So hands behind you, onto the legs or out in front. Take an inhale, lift the heart. And then as you exhale, hinge at your waist and fold. Push through your left heel and bend the left knee a little bit. Yeah, and then remember, we want to root weight through the left side. And so instead of the goal being how deep we can get into a pose, right? May the goal be how aligned we could be, how supported we could be in our own bodies. Not just with our physical alignment, right? But with our spiritual, mental, like emotional alignment. That we are present here, listening into the wisdom of the body. Being open to like how we could shift alignment to make the flow come in a little easier. Take another inhale through the crown of the head. One more exhale as you fold. Good, and then come back up to seated on your inhale. Slide your left hand down to left ankle. Relax your elbow and your shoulder. Turn your chest open towards the side. Lift your right arm to the ceiling and then overhead as you exhale. Just breathe in and out here. Feel free to take the hand behind the back of the head again. You're gonna pop the elbow up towards the sky, move your head back and your throat open. And then breathe into this right side twist. Good, as you exhale, let your body kind of curve toward the left, really lengthening as you soften or deepen, if you will. Just a few more breaths. Keep your right elbow pumped open towards the ceiling. Your head moves back a little bit. Throat opens. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then inhale all the way up to seated. Exhale your hands to your knees. We'll bring soles of the feet together now. Knees pop out to the side. Clasp your ankles. So you can inhale, roll the shoulders back and lift the heart. As you exhale, kind of lean back through your upper body. You could lean back so much that your feet kind of come up and off the earth. This is just an option, right? We will set the feet back down to the ground if they lifted, and then come forward on your inhale and fold. Now imagine the feet pressing in, but the knees reaching out to the side. So rather than the floor, the goal, think of extending out to the sides of the room. And then soles of the feet press back in opposition, and you lift up and out of your waist. Then broaden the collarbones and hinge forward. Lift your heart kind of towards your feet. And just stay for one more inhale and one more exhale. Good, inhale, come up to seated. As you exhale, draw the knees together. Lean back onto the sitting bones. Take your feet up and off the floor for Navasana, boat pose. Roll the shoulders onto the back. Pull the lower abdomen in. Squeeze in even from the pelvic floor. So lift up and through the crown of the head. Broaden the collarbones a little bit. Take another inhale breath here and another exhale. Set your feet on the floor. Bring your hands behind you. Your fingers face forward. Roll the shoulders onto the back, straighten the arms and lift the chest. And if you like, take your hips up and off the earth, reverse plank, tabletop. Just an option, you can always keep your hips on the floor, no big deal. But if you have lifted, push down through your feet, your toes, your hands, your fingers, and take one more inhale. As you exhale, lower your hips to the earth. Good, and then we'll come all the way down onto the ground. So from here, you lay down however you would like to get there. You could come to the middle part of your mat, flip your palms and slowly lower, or however it works for you to come onto your back. And then when you get to the floor, stretch your arms overhead and stretch your legs straight. And then just breathe in and out here. Take one more inhale, reach, then exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Set your feet onto the floor and bring your arms down by the sides of the body. Now push the elbows and the upper arms into the earth. Lift your chest and draw the shoulder blades onto your back. And then as you inhale, take your hips up and off the floor. We'll come bridge pose. You can use a block behind the back of the pelvis if you like, or you're welcome to interlace your fingers or just reach your hands down towards your ankles. Breathe in and out. Push the back of the head into the floor and open the front of the throat towards the ceiling. Push down through your feet and your heels, almost as if you could track your heels closer towards your body. Draw your knees kind of toward one another, not that they touch, but just that they're like energetically magnetized towards center. Good. Now take 3 more breaths here. And imagine the throat and kind of feel it even open towards the ceiling as the head pushes down, outer shoulders push down. Good. Take 1 more inhale breath here. Then as you exhale, release your hands. You can remove blocks, lower your hips all the way down to the ground. And then when you get hips to the floor, walk your feet to the width of your mat and knock your knees together. Place your hands to your abdomen and just breathe in and breathe out here. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale and 1 more exhale. Bring your knees into your chest now. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Take another breath in, another breath out. Open the arms and drop your knees over to the right as you gaze to the left. So a little supine twist here. Look out over your left shoulder. Take variations if you feel called to with your legs, maybe wrapping left knee over the right or right foot to the top of the left knee. You might at the bottom of your exhale, pause your breath and twist a little bit deeper. Good. Take 1 more inhale and 1 more exhale. Bring your knees back to center on your inhale here. And as you exhale, you drop them over to the left as you gaze now to the right. Breathe in and out. Any variations you took on the first side, you can take here as well. Stay grounded through the right shoulder as you draw the navel in with each exhale, helping to twist and bring out just a little bit more. Just a few more breaths here. Take 1 more inhale and 1 more exhale. And then inhale, bring your knees back to center. Give a nice little squeeze again. Then extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling and slide your hands up towards your ankles as far as they'll go. If you can grab your big toes, you can go ahead and strive for that. Otherwise, keep your back flat on the earth and let your hands travel up towards your ankles as far as they'll comfortably go with the back flat. Kick through your heels on your inhale and exhale. Let your legs kind of travel over the torso here. Relax the shoulders back and down. Kind of lengthen the spine along the earth as you kick through your heels. Take an inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in, and now you'll take your legs out to the sides of the body. Bend your knees. Reach up, capture your ankles or the outsides of the feet or even your big toes, and pull down towards the floor. And just breathe in and out here. You can rock from side to side if you like. You could extend your legs straight. Whatever feels like it calls to you. Okay, and then we'll take another breath or 2 and land ourselves back in center. Take 1 more inhale and 1 more exhale, and then release and extend the legs down onto the ground. We'll come now into our final posture of Shavasana, unless, of course, there are any other poses that are calling to you or any other adjustments that you would like to make. So let your whole body now just relax on the floor. Let your whole body get heavy. As your body relaxes, take a moment to also relax the mind. Move your attention to the spaces between your thoughts. Your whole body relax. Your mind relax. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And sweetly begin to move awareness back to your physical body. Take a moment to deepen your breath and start to move the fingers and toes. You can rotate the wrists and ankles. When you're ready, reach your arms up and overhead and stretch all the way from fingers to toes. And take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull the knees to the chest and give yourself a great big hug. Take a moment to extend some gratitude to yourself for coming to your practice, for creating a time and space to be here. And roll to the right or the left, and you're ready in your own time, come up to a comfortable seated position. Just take a moment to seal up our practice. Once back into Sukhasana, just a moment or two to follow the lines of energy up and down the length of your spine. So just kind of tracing from the tailbone to the crown, from the crown back down to the tailbone. Give yourself the chance to return the intention to your mind's eye and the prayer to your heart. Bring the hands together in Anjali Mudra at the front of the heart. Just take a moment to bow in. Feel a wave of gratitude move through you as you take a moment for appreciation, for all the things you have to be grateful for in your life. And we'll seal our practice with a chant of Om, but first take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. And inhale. As you exhale, bow the chin in. Honor the love and compassion that lies in your heart and the hearts of all beings, the teacher that guides our way. You know, the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. So thank you all so much for being here. You're welcome. Have a beautiful rest of your night and take good care.